there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barentine. Happy Wednesday to you. Looking pretty good out, obviously really good. It's a beautiful day that we've got going across the Gulf Coast. Really nice conditions. Of course, today is Wednesday, so we don't have a whole lot going on today. But starting tomorrow will be 12 of 13 days in a row of Mardi Gras. Next week, obviously, go into this weekend. Then we got all of next week. The only day all of next week where there's not a parade is on Wednesday. Wednesday is always left open in case one of the earlier parades gets pushed back because of rain, but that's probably not going to happen this time around, so we're likely to see that break on next Wednesday. So we have a lot happening. Of course, you can go and check the Mardi Gras parade routes at our website, fox10tv.com. You could also get it on, left my light on there. We have our Float Tracker app. Float Tracker app is really cool. My kids have always really liked it. They're like, Dad, where are the floats at? So you can get the Float Tracker app, and of course you can keep track of the floats coming, which the kids love. And kids love to kind of watch along. Even when my kids are real little, 2 and 3 years old, they would love to sit there and see, how much longer till the parade gets here. Also on the Float Tracker app, though, you can get right into the weather. There's weather forecast, and there's some other news and stuff. So if you're looking for some news on Mardi Gras, and of course the parade schedule itself, the parade routes, because there are different routes at times, okay? And you need to know where to go exactly. And of course we have differences this year because of the parking. They're building that big building down there in front of the Civic Center. It's Army Corps building or something like that. And so the whole Civic Center parking lot is off the board right now, which is a huge pain to say the least. So the parking situation's much more difficult this year than in years past. So that's something else to keep in mind. We can go on our Float Tracker app. It can help you out with that as well. It tells you where the parking lots are at that you can go to and all that good stuff. So anyway, that's enough about the Float Tracker app. Back to your forecast. Obviously, once again, really nice. Light north winds, doing pretty good out there for us across the area. Why is it not going? Decided to freeze up on me. Hold on a second. Get past that. All right, let's talk about the temperatures. Obviously, it's been really comfortable. Mobile right now sitting at 68, so we're doing fantastic. Sunny and 68. Can't hardly beat that. Here's what we can expect over the next few hours. So you should go into the evening. We'll drop back down to low 60s, then eventually into the 50s, and getting a little chillier tonight. So by about 8 o'clock, we're in the 40s. So we'll be cooling off a bit here overnight tonight across the area. Let me get you to the lows for tomorrow morning. Look at this, dropping down to 37 in Mobile. See Evergreen at 33. So some of our inland areas will be pretty close to freezing, kind of like right on that edge. Anywhere along Highway 84, Grove Hill, Coffeyville, up around Chatham, you're going to be really close to freezing in the morning. Rest of us, upper 30s. Coastal areas will be in the low 40s in the morning to start off with. Here is your Thursday. It'll be pretty nice in the morning. Like I said, you'll have to bundle up early on, make sure the kids have their fleeces and all that good stuff. Then it'll begin to gradually warm up, mid-50s there as we head towards lunchtime. And the afternoon tomorrow, we got to the upper 60s today. Tomorrow is probably more like the lower 60s, so a little bit cooler tomorrow, but nothing too out of bounds. A few more clouds around as well for us tomorrow during the afternoon. And then we get to the evening. Of course, we got a parade rolling tomorrow night. Like I said, this will be the first day of 12 of 13 days. So there'll be 13 days after tomorrow, with 12 days, except for that one Wednesday, having parades every single day. That's the fun of the Mardi Gras season down here in Mobile. Order of polka dots, they roll on Route A, 55 degrees. Should be pretty good weather for that parade tomorrow night. So if you hadn't made it out yet and you're thinking, maybe I should go. Yeah, the weather's going to be great here for Thursday night. Then we get to the weekend. Here's Saturday. Now, we got a lot going on Saturday, which I'll talk more about in a second. Here's the Futurecast. That's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Looks fine. Here's 7. Of course, the parades will be rolling in the evening at 6:30 on Saturday. Looks like we'll be okay. Looks like the rain will be holding off until late in the evening. Now, we do have that Counting Crows concert after the Senior Bowl on Saturday night. It'll be downtown right there at Mardi Gras Park. It's possible towards at some point later on we could start getting some rain in. Hopefully it'll hold off though. Right now it looks like the timing, what the models are showing is midnight or later. So let's just hope and keep our fingers crossed it doesn't impact any of the festivities down there. It shows a lot of rain overnight and going into Sunday morning. So if you're getting up to church on Sunday morning, could be dealing with some rain and some thunderstorms. Right now, it doesn't look like we have enough instability for this to be severe, but there will be some rumbles of thunder in here and some heavier rain. So Sunday is going to be the big day of rain, and this could hold. That's noontime, still likely having rain around lunchtime. And then, of course, here comes the critical thing. We have a parade Sunday night at 6:30. I think it's Neptune's Daughters in Order of Isis. Neptune's Daughter, yeah, that's it. Neptune's Daughter, Order of Isis. And 6:30 is when they're rolling. And you can see the model at 6 o'clock still showing some rain around. So we'll have to kind of wait and see on that timing. Hopefully this stuff will be kind of working its way on out and we don't have to deal with it too much. But if there's going to be any parade in the next week or so that's going to have any rain issues, that's the one I'm keeping an eye on, is Sunday night there with Neptune Daughters and Order of Isis. All right, so back here we go to the big forecast, putting up the whole thing for you. Of course, Friday we have some evening parades there as well. Let me get this in there it goes. That will be at 6:30. We got the Order of Inca. That's on the Mobile side of the bay. The Daphne side of the bay, they have the Apollo Mystics, and they'll be rolling around the same time, 6:45. And so very similar conditions. Pretty good. Mid to upper 50s. Pretty terrific. Now that's the start. You know, towards the end, staying out there, it'll be a little chillier towards the end. And keep in mind, downtown, obviously, you got the buildings there. Sometimes it creates a little bit of a wind tunnel effect, and you get a little bit more of a breeze that can make it feel a little bit chillier than what it actually is. So it might be towards the end, might be in the mid to low 50s with a bit of a breeze, depending on where you're at. If you're some spots you may be protected by a building, and other spots it may be funneling the wind right to you, just depending on where you're at. And if you're in one of those spots that gets the wind, it'll probably feel a little chilly, so make sure you are bundled up and ready to go with that. That is Friday night. Saturday, Reese's Senior Bowl. And I'm telling you, this is why we get the Senior Bowl here in Mobile. Last year was fantastic Senior Bowl weather too. This year I think is even better. We're in the upper 60s during the game. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, just a few clouds. Oh, fantastic weather for the game. It starts at noon there at Hancock Whitney. Yeah, obviously it'll wrap up around 3:30 or so. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s pretty much the whole way through. It'll be great for tailgating before the game. Really great conditions for the Senior Bowl. And of course, like I said, this is obviously way out west Mobile at Hancock Whitney. Then the parades will roll. But this will give people plenty of time. You get done at 3:30 here. Parades roll at 6:30 downtown. Then right after the parades are done rolling, the Counting Crows play there at Mardi Gras Park. So you've got like a full day. If you got the stamina to do it, you've got a full day of activities there on Saturday. And of course, Sunday, like I said, is Neptune Daughters and Neptune's Daughters and the Order of Isis once again on Route A. And I'm putting up there for now lingering rain possible. I'm trying to wish it away. I'm hoping the rain might be done by that point and pushed off to the east of us. Well, we can hope, right? But the possibility is there. It'll be in the upper 50s with the temperatures for us on that night. So and getting chillier as the night goes along once again. So just something, we'll always keep that in mind. Whatever, the temperatures we show you here for these parades are basically the start of the parade. And like I said, with a wind effect down there between buildings, always dress for it to be a bit chillier than what you're seeing. Just a fair warning for you. So I'll do that. I'll tell my wife, it's going to be the mid-50s. It's going to be fine. She gets out there. She's like, it's freezing. Like, I'm sorry. It's always bring a jacket, right? Make sure you always have one out there just in case, because if you're in the wrong spot, it may feel a little chilly. Trying to click on some other stuff. See if I can't get it to go. There we go. Come on, computer. Once again, I was talking about the Counting Crows. They're going to be out there at Mardi Gras Park. This will be on Saturday night. Hopefully, that brings some real 90s flashbacks to it, doesn't it? Counting Crows out there. Good band, though, so it should be fun times. Just got to watch out for some rain later. You can see those temperatures will be in the 50s. Mardi Gras Park basically is wide open out there, so it'll be breezy. So just keep that in mind. Once again, it'll feel chillier than what I'm showing you. All right? Especially for some folks that get a little cold-natured, like my wife. Bring a jacket, bring a coat. Just it doesn't look that cold, but it'll feel chillier than that. So that's what we got going on down there. I don't know if I have the other forecasts. Oh yeah, I think I got this one up here. I wanted to go and pop this one. I might as well trying to feed you as much of the information as possible. Here's the Saturday parades. You got the day parades at 1 o'clock. Mobile Mystic. This is the mystical parade, right? The Mobile Mystics, Mystic Revelers, Mystical Friends. Once again, Route A. 67 degrees. And then we got the evening parades at night. Got the Maids of Mirth. They start off on Route G. So that one's a little different, something to keep in mind. Go to our float tracker app. The routes are on there. So if you want to see exactly how that goes, then you got the other ones, Water Butterfly Maidens, the Crew of Merry Mates. They're going to be on Route A, sort of the regular route that everybody knows very well. So go on there, look up what Route G is, and that'll help you out. Temperatures here will be in the 50s in the evening. So beautiful weather. It'll be a long day in downtown Mobile on Saturday with all of that going on. So once again, really fantastic weather. Looking down the line here at the whole 7-day, next whole week, we're doing pretty good all the way through. Like I said, the one day that doesn't have a parade is Wednesday. That day is always left open. This will be the week before Mardi Gras itself. That's always left open in case one of the earlier parades gets rained out. And like I said, one I'm watching is going to be Sunday nights. Hopefully we get it in just fine. But if for some reason the rain and storms linger, now they still go with rain. But if it starts turning, big thunderstorms, that's when they call them off. And that could push it back to Wednesday. I don't think that'll happen, but they leave that day open in case. Now, obviously, if anything happens after that day, well, then there's not much recourse. Because then after that Wednesday, we get into the big stuff. We get into Joe Cain weekend, and then we get into Mardi Gras Day itself. We can't go quite that far yet. Here's the 10-day forecast showing some rain possibilities on that following Friday as well. Obviously, there's parades that night. I don't know if that will be impacted at this point, just too far out. Saturday, it is showing some rain as well. Once again, that's the day before Joe Cain. I don't think that's Saturday. That Saturday doesn't have any special name to it, because then we go from Joe Cain to Lundi Gras to Mardi Gras. So it's like the 1, 2, 3 punch to wrap things up right after that. But that's getting into 11th, 12th, and 13th day down the line. So we're not going that far out as of yet. But boy, get ready. It's Mardi Gras season. A lot's going to be happening here over the next 2 weeks. And obviously a lot of fun after going on. And right now, I mean, the models and the weather are looking pretty good for most of it. There's going to be when Mardi Gras season lasts as long as it does here, and this time of year in February going into, sometimes Mardi Gras is in early March, mid-February, wherever it happens to fall. We get some ups and downs at this time of year, that's for sure. We can be way up here, we can be way down here. And when you got a Mardi Gras season that lasts for 2 weeks or more, you're going to get some bad weather for some of it. That's just the way it works out. So we'll wait and see. Hopefully the bad weather doesn't hold off right until Mardi Gras Day itself. But we'll have to kind of just wait on that and figure it all out. We'll keep an eye on it for you. Obviously, once again, I'm meteorologist Matt Barentine. Thanks for listening to me ramble this afternoon. I appreciate it. I will be on more concisely during the 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock news this evening. Jason is off today. Nicholas Hermoso will be doing the 5 o'clock news and the late news as well this evening. Stay with Fox 10. Obviously, we'll keep you up to date on everything as we go through this Mardi Gras season. Appreciate it. Have a great day.